Mary.
And Amma.
We invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment.
Down below, y'all say we are talking about the 9-Day Fiance, The Other Way reunion part 2, you guys.
Yes.
And we're just gonna get right into it. Jamie and Kris.
Yeah.
Everybody has so much mouth.
I think everybody knows that Kris is lying.
I'm sorry, Gabriel had the most mouth to say. Didn't say anything.
Apart from what's his name, Debbie.
Yeah.
Debbie, who's delusional.
My thing is, nobody had the balls to tell
Say
Kris
anything to
anything.
Kris.
And
They're
I just
afraid of
felt like
Kris.
y'all are...
Kind of like how people were afraid of Angela
I mean...
before.
Gabriel just talking all this bullshit about my neck, my back. You didn't say anything, but you had all this mouth for Mahmoud and all these other people, but you couldn't say crap.
No, he was too afraid.
My thing is, Kris is a liar. My thing is, no one called her out for being a horrible, horrible human being to Jamie. Oh my gosh, she cheated on me. You disappeared for months, and then you also only paid one rent bill. I'm working day and night to give her money.
One rent bill, and then she says, "Oh, that account has closed." Who
closes their bank account? I've had the same Bank of America account for how many for a decade now.
Actually, yes. Since you open up an account.
You don't just close Bank of America. You don't just close bank accounts. No, you don't.
Who closes bank accounts?
Oh, and I paid her through my mom's account. You're giving your mom money to send to Jamie. You are an effing liar.
I may have closed like 2 bank accounts.
And you're what, 50 now?
I'm 50.
I can't.
How old am I? I'm 50. I'm going to be 52.
I know, June 5th. Woo! Gemini in the house. But...
5'2". Hey. Okay.
But anyway, it just doesn't make any sense. No,
it makes no sense.
It just
and then
lies.
Says, and then actually it was my mom. My mom sent money. I was like,
and she was cheating on me. You were gone for a month.
And then so it wasn't even cheating. It was you were gone for a month. You ghosted her, and so she went on with her life.
I think I would have done the same thing. Really,
I wanted Jamie to say so much more, but Jamie, I think the translation.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think Jamie's a confrontational person.
But there's nothing to say anything to like psychopath.
Yeah,
there's nothing you can say to her. She's mentally ill. She's mentally ill.
No. I think everybody was shocked when she said she's only sent rent once.
And then also my thing, she said, I spent $10,000 on her. She said she spent $1,051 on her.
And then she said, it might even be less. And then when she looked it up, it was $746. Well, I sent her clothes. I bought clothes while I was there. I know in Colombia the clothes ain't cost that much. For what? Okay, so you spent $746 on the rent, and the clothes you want to tell us, you want to convince us cost $9,000?
Child, please. I bought a pair of leggings here. It was
$3.
First of all,
how are you going to spend $9,000 on clothes? Well, remember the school boss they were supposed to start the business? That was $10,000. Instead of buying the $9,000 worth of clothes, you could spend it on the school boss. You ain't spend no $9,000, no clothes. Girl, we never even saw her buy clothes. We saw you going to go buy a knife.
Yeah.
They would have shown us if they had gone shopping for clothes.
Kris is actually a psychopath. She's actually a psychopath.
No.
She is
a user.
She's a user and a psychopath.
She wanted sex from that woman. She's an abuser. She's also very abusive.
Mom, the way she pushed her out that bus.
It wasn't the first time she put her hand on that woman.
You touch me. Listen, you gonna be blacked out for a week. Don't even touch me.
Yeah,
like, how you gonna push somebody like that who is supposed to be your wife?
Yeah.
She lucky she didn't give her the 1, 2, 3 knockouts.
But she's not. Jamie's not a fighter. I mean, look at her. I mean, she's not a fighter.
I mean.
She doesn't even. First of all, she doesn't even look like a fighter.
People from other countries,
she's not controversial. She's not.
She's peaceful.
What's confrontation? Exactly. Yeah. And that's true. When you go around the world, you find most people are peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you start to travel, it's like you find most people are peaceful, and
Yeah. My thing is also why I just could not stand. I just felt like the Americans really, and I mean, I'm American, okay, so no shade, but it's a little shade, just gonna be honest. Yeah. Like, I just felt like they felt like their way is the best way. Yeah, like, the way they were coming for Rishi, like, oh my God, you need to just stand up. I'm sorry.
No, that's not their culture, actually.
People in other countries actually give a shit about family and actually put that as, like, top priority, as it should be. You know what I'm saying? Just because I just feel like sometimes Americans, we do have a little bit of a selfish mentality because of all of our comforts that we have and everything. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I just don't feel like we should go and push our narrative in the way we are living onto somebody else and say the way we live is right.
Exactly.
He has a family. His mom is cooking and cleaning. She has nobody else. He's the only male in his family. Exactly. You can't just leave your mom like that. It's like, I don't think it's right. Like, even if I had a spouse.
Submit was able to do that only because his brother
he has
is
siblings.
At home. He has a brother who is already doing that. And that's an older brother. He's not the eldest brother, so he ain't got to do shit.
Right.
You know, so Submit, he still has that little baby brother syndrome.
Right.
So he can go do whatever he wants to.
But you can't, Rishi. You're being
Rishi.
So selfish. I just felt like it's so
and I think
wrong.
He's the only, he has is it a sister?
Yeah.
I think I saw a sister. And that's it. It's just the two of them.
Yeah.
So you're the man. You're the only one who's working. They need you at home, and they need you to come with your wife so that your wife now takes over from the mother, because that sister is going to marry her husband and move out into his home.
And that's the culture. It's not about him being a mama's boy. It's the culture.
And you want him to go and tell his mom all these things and be disrespectful.
And then also what Jen said, if she talks about my age again, I'm basically like, F her. I'm sorry, you are old. Wake the hell up. You're old. What are you doing with him? He has to have kids.
You're older than him.
Like, accept
He's
it.
16. The mom, they need the generation to continue because, like we just said, he is the only son.
But Rishi is just a selfish mother effer. He
doesn't want responsibility.
I know.
Rishi doesn't want responsibility. Well, you know.
And you're there reconnecting with him for what? Like a dodo bird. Yeah. You know, I just felt like what everybody doing there was just uncalled for. I just felt like you guys' way is not always right. Like, everybody has
way in the world,
right,
actually.
And the way everybody else grows up is how they grew up. There's no reason for us to push our ideologies on somebody else as if like our way is the right way, because it might not be right for everybody.
Absolutely not.
So, and Rishi knows that. He needs to stop wasting his time. He needs to stop trying to get sex from Jen and move on.
Well, they already have sex, so.
It's just foolishness, really.
It is foolishness. And Jen, you're allowing yourself to be played. Too, because the mother has already told you, Rishi has already told you, this is not going anywhere. Move the hell on.
I know.
Why you went there to go be a booty call for him? Like, really?
Yeah.
All this time you have not had sex with him. Now you went to have sex with him, and he's still not, like, yes, he's telling you, we're engaged. But you're not getting married.
But it's just like what happened the last time. You said Jen basically told the parents that they're going to be engaged or whatever. What did the parents do? In the bathroom, they went and they told him, this is not going to work. That's all. Yeah. And they told her, we will never give you your blessing. We will never accept you. Yeah. So it is what it is, Jen.
Can't, because they need him to have children and
it
stuff like
the culture.
It's
just,
the
culture.
That's just what they're doing.
Did you not learn from Jen to submit? The difference is he's the only child.
Exactly. Rishi's the only son. He's the only son.
He's just giving them bad names.
And then the father is not there. It's an uncle that's there. You see? The father is dead, I guess.
I mean, but Rishi is giving them bad name.
Yeah.
Another person who's also giving their culture bad name, I'll have to say Mahmood.
Oh, yeah, with all his cursing.
My thing is, I feel like Mahmood, well, I was very shocked to know that Gabriel said his stepdad and his dad
and his stepmom
are actually
his dad
Muslim.
And his stepmom are Muslim.
Well, I guess that's
that's the whole religion thing.
Yeah.
And I remember he said that, I don't know if he was... He talked about, I don't know, there was something in his past where there was someone else of another religion who was mean to him.
Well, he said it was online. He said mostly religious people that get on him.
Yeah. I mean, that's a trigger for him, period.
Right.
But I just felt as though Nicole is the one who put him up to that in the beginning.
Nicole sitting down there, like, playing victim with her little Karen tears. Oh, my God. It's just hard. Yeah. Like, girl, bye. Like, I was feeling sorry for you in the beginning and all this stuff, but actually, I see that you are the instigator. You actually like to have drama in your life.
She does.
And all this stuff.
She does.
My thing is, Mahmood, one, you are also giving...
You're
giving Muslims bad name. Because my thing is, one, it's not a forced thing. My thing is, how are you going to say that women covering
knows tells you, are you going to force your kids?
You don't even acknowledge
them. You don't
know
this person. So what if they think you're going to do whatever to the kids that you've not even had yet?
I know. Haven't even started trying yet.
You don't even know if you're going to be someone who's going to have kids. So I mean, just...
I mean,
And
I
then
just
you
felt like
getting
he
all
was so
upset.
easily triggered. I think that mother
I need to come now. Let me show this American.
Pointing his finger.
Look, that's I know bad words too. I can say the F word. Let me come. Let me come. Yes, MFR. This that.
You
Oh,
a-hole.
God.
I like.
Oh,
It just
gosh.
felt like my thing is we have to learn to say things in the best of manner, as they say in the Quran.
Yes, that's
Like
we have to follow
Prophet
the example of
Muhammad,
Prophet Muhammad,
peace and blessings be upon him. Like I
And
just
he
felt
was
like
not doing that. It was embarrassing. It was just
you could have
atrocious.
simply said, in Islam, women have a choice to cover, and it's not supposed to be forced upon them. And I have been doing that to Nicole, and it's not right.
And
He
you
could have
see
just
that-
said it at that. He said that's just my preference. I know it's wrong. My uncle has said that it's wrong as well.
Yeah.
I am working on that.
Yeah.
Because
That's it.
women
And then
aren't
you
supposed to be
leave it.
covering
And
up
then
for a
you
man. It's
just-
for the sake of Allah. It's
Yeah.
for his protection.
Yeah. And that's all. And then that's all he should have said. But
I know, but
yeah.
you didn't have to go and be doing all that. Like,
all
I
of
just
that
felt like
expectation for what?
it wasn't worth it. And I just felt like, Nicole, you were starting it, you were instigating it, and then even when he went back on, you were sitting down there behind the curtain like you didn't even want to go out. Well, will you come out with me, honey? Like we all just need to leave each other alone and just accept each other
And then
as is.
after Gabriel has put his neck out there for her, and Mahmoud comes back and apologizes, then everyone is like,
We
"Thank
accept
you,
your apology.
thank you so much, Mahmoud. Yes, yes." And so
And
understand. And Gabriel is just like.
Gabriel had the most hilarious faces. Like
I was
Gabriel's
just like,
so shady.
okay, I know. That's how you know that she used to be a girl.
Yeah, the shade.
Shade. The shade was quite a bit. Quite
Yes.
a bit. Calling
Gabriel
them
still
out.
has his feminine traits for sure.
Yes, that was funny.
But yeah, I just thought that was a mess. I think that was everybody.
I think it was just those two.
Oh,
right?
Danielle and Yohan. My thing is Danielle.
It was so too much.
My thing is I
hated
felt
the
it was
fact-
so disgusting. You're talking about this man as if he's a piece of meat.
Yes.
And,
And
the
you
thing
said
is, he was
in like a slave auction.
right. Yes, exactly.
And that is
like,
so
oh my
true.
God, he has a big weenie and all. And the thing
And that's
is, he
all
looked
they
so
talked about.
uncomfortable.
He did look uncomfortable.
They did not even talk about their relationship.
Nothing.
let's
All
just
they
talk
wanted
about
to
his
know
weenie
was
and all this
about
stuff.
he's what he does in the bedroom and his penis.
And my thing is, I think that's why
was
Danielle
ridiculous.
is with him, because she's like, oh, he's this big, tall, beautiful man,
Yeah.
and I'm basically just going to make him my bit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, that's what she basically wants to do. Let me emasculate him. And
Yeah.
she's like, I think a lot of people get mad at me because they're like, oh my God, how are you with this big, beautiful man and you just don't bow down to him? So she goes out of her way to be an a-hole.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the thing. I think you just have to have decency and respect. Like, I'm not going to ever go get married and bring my ex.
Yeah.
For what? You are an ex for a reason.
Yeah.
He's my husband for a reason.
Yeah.
It didn't work out with you and me for a reason. Like, even if I have exes following me, all y'all get blocked. No
Yeah.
one's having my number. Like, this is
know.
my future. I'm
It
not
is
going to look
ridiculous.
in my
It's
past.
totally ridiculous. And this is your husband, and it's very disrespectful.
And then you're talking about how, if he pays all the bills. The thing is, he can pay the bills if he moves to America. Like, he has told you before.
But he can pay the bills if you live where he lives. When she
Yeah.
came, he was living with his family. A lot of people live with their
But also,
family.
he said he went to
I
go
can
to
afford
America
that.
so that he can make money. And the thing is, the men overseas, like, they actually seriously take being a patriarch serious. Like, they actually want to provide for the women.
Exactly.
Like, if I go on a date with somebody here or
So
whatever,
you know
I'm not paying for anything. Like, the man is not even expecting you to put out your wallet to show, like, oh, hey, baby. Like, they actually take it as an insult.
Exactly.
He actually wants to do that. But you have to decide, I want to sit here in Dominican Republic, abuse this man, treat him like a piece of meat, and I'm going to basically downgrade him because I am living a life that he can't afford.
You know, a couple
He's
of
not
my
in America.
subscribers said that she was running away from a whole bunch of debt in New York City.
It's
And
just it's
I
not
don't
right.
know how true that is. Allegedly, they said that she's running away from some debt. So maybe that's why she is sitting, she wants to stay in the Dominican Republic. But then you're there, but then you don't want to really follow their culture or honor his culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And be so just downright disrespectful.
You know what was so crazy
And I
to
was
me?
surprised that Shawnee did not even fix her lips to even talk about just how disrespectful Danielle was.
Yeah.
Like the fact that she did not even talk about that, did not even call her to the carpet about the whole bringing your ex, insisting that your ex come.
Well, I'm not
Like,
shocked because I feel like
all of
Shawnee
that.
just does not confront those people. She also did not
Yeah.
confront Kris, and we could so blatantly see how
Yeah.
horrible Kris was, and everybody
I
just
know.
like, well, oh my God, Jamie, you're cheating. You're cheating.
I think what happens with Shawnee, she also is not a confrontational person. So when she sees someone is like very rude and stuff, she crawls into her little shell and she doesn't want to confront them.
Then don't be a host, because all you have to do, you have to confront.
You have to ask
Like, it was
the
just
hard
ridiculous.
questions.
Yeah.
Please, somebody go hire Mary. Let us come ask the hard questions, okay?
I know.
But you gotta ask those hard questions.
You don't have
And
to be
she didn't.
confrontational. Like, you can do it
Just
in a
ask
nice
those
way, but you
questions.
ask the questions.
And show the clip of her being rude.
I
like,
know.
I mean,
You don't have to be confrontational to actually like call people
yeah.
stuff. Keep
So I
calling people
hated
out.
the way they just made him into just this piece of meat, and I just hated that.
In my opinion, even if he doesn't have like
Yeah.
a big member, I feel like Danielle will still lie because everybody has this image
Yeah.
of that. Oh, probably that's what he has and
No,
all
but
this stuff.
obviously he does because he said so. I think he said he did the anyway.
Anyway, I don't even want to get into it
Yeah,
because
I
I don't
because
give
it
a
was
damn
awful.
about his stuff. I just
Yeah,
thought it was like
nobody
I would
really
be
cares. I
offended
just-
if somebody was talking about how big my butt
seemed
was or whatever.
uncomfortable. He seemed
It's just wrong.
uncomfortable. He seemed uncomfortable. We don't like it when men do it to women, and we certainly don't like it when women do it to men. He seemed
Yeah.
very uncomfortable.
Very sad.
Gabriel and Isabel, there wasn't much said.
Yeah.
The friend, and I just felt Isabel, when she's saying, look, I don't want him going out with his friend because I don't want him getting into any kind of issues with women and
I
stuff
felt
like that.
what Tyreek
As
said
long-
was fine. I felt like he
Yeah.
said at the end of the day, Gabriel's a grown man. He
Yeah.
has to decide
But
if he's
not
going to
only
cheat
that,
or not.
I like the fact that he said when we go out, the women make a move on him, but he does not take him up on it.
Exactly.
So that should tell you right there, Isabel.
It's
that
not about
he's
the
good.
friend, it's about Gabriel.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, he's not going to do any of that stuff. So, I mean, just trust him.
Yeah, y'all.
Well, that was it, actually.
It's Mary.
And Amma.
Leave you guys a like,
Share.
subscribe.
Comment down below.
Bye.